Victoria Danoon, and I'm currently the Head of Experience at W5 Science and Discovery Centre. W5 is in the heart of Belfast in the Titanic Quarter along the waterfront, and we deliver science education through outreach to schools, but we also are a fully functioning science centre where visitors can come in and interact with all kinds of science exhibits, engineering, mathematics. We're really all about STEM and delivering that kind of interactive experience to our visitors and to going out to schools and helping with the curriculum development and delivery for science education across Northern Ireland. I think prior to COVID and the way we were working as an organisation, Gamma was really a great product for us because it helped us manage a lot of different aspects of our business. We're quite a complex organisation, so although we're a science and discovery centre, we're also part of a bigger organisation. So whatever we do at W5 has to be able to integrate with that. And we found through using Gamma, we have been able to run very effective reports to help us with managing stock levels, to make sure we are making good decisions around what visitors have attended when, and also to integrate with our financial system to make sure that when we are developing bigger reports for the wider organisation, that what we're doing in W5 can easily match up with the organisation as a whole. And we found that just by adding a couple of different modules to Gamma over the course of the last 6 years or so that we've had the product, we've been able to do that more effectively each time. And again, that's really been through a great relationship we've had with our sales manager and all the team at Gamma to really talk things through about what we want to achieve, how we want to get there, and then being able to get demonstrations of how those products would work for us in our particular environment. So over the past 12 months, the challenges we faced have really, like a lot of other attractions, have gone to a whole new level. And I think that's why we've had to make sure we have the best solutions possible for when we're able to reopen. So one of the big things we were looking to do before we had to lock down as a result of COVID was to go to completely online booking with time slot allocation. And that was really to help us make the best use of the building, make sure we were getting a good number of people through a day, but also the right number of people to get a good experience. So we weren't overcrowding between certain times of the day. And it was through conversations we had with Access about the Gamma product that we already had that we realised the solution was right there, and we were able to use just by adding a couple of different modules from Gamma to give us that solution to be able to go to completely online booking with time slots, and to be able to play with our pricing so that at certain points of the day we could offer slightly cheaper pricing to ensure we were meeting our social affordability goals for our visitors. And I think that was where we were going before COVID, but it has become even more important now. And I'm seeing through talking to my colleagues across the UK that almost everyone who's a science centre or visitor attraction like that is having to move to this online managing their capacity as a result of COVID. So although that was where we were headed before things happened the way they did, it's actually been a real benefit to us to have had Gamma available to us and to know that we can just add on to that system and get the kind of outcomes that we're looking for to make sure we can deliver a safe visitor experience, but also one that delivers the best quality visitor experience, because we are able to manage our capacity for visitors over a day. Being able to run reports through Gamma have really helped us to maximise what we're able to do as an organisation. So when we're doing our long-term planning, we need to look at various things. One of them obviously is always looking at what visitors are coming, how do we make sure we're reaching out to new audiences, but also how do we make sure those audiences that are coming keep coming back. So that really helps us when we're able to look at the data and see who's coming, and then obviously as a result of that who's maybe not coming. and to work with our marketing teams, etc., based on that data to develop key goals for going forward in terms of marketing and promotion of W5. I think we try to be a very data-driven organisation, so the more that we can do that, the better. And a lot of what we get through Gamma, we can also integrate with our other systems that we have on site to really make that data even more rich. One of the nice things about the Gamma system through Access is that it is very user-friendly. We have delivered training with the help of Access for all of our staff who are using it more on a daily basis, and they seem to pick it up very quickly. From a manager's point of view, I really like the sort of overview that you can get from the reporting structure, and I find it a very intuitive system to use. One of the nice things for me personally, and I hope for the rest of our organisation, is that we have a great working relationship with Access, and that has led to us using more products from the Access line. So for example, with being closed as a result of COVID, we've had some ongoing discussions about how we can look to the future and do things differently. And that has led us to a path where we are looking at the potential to implement additional Access products on site across the business, not just at W5. And that has really been the result of working closely with our sales manager about what needs we have that we're not currently meeting through technology, and how we could be working more closely with the products we have to get those resolved. And it actually has been a wonderful experience, and I found that there's so many other products out there through Access that are helping us to run more smoothly as a business. And I think one of the amazing things is, without this amount of downtime, we might not have been able to get there as quickly, but it has been a really good working relationship with the team at Access to get us to where we are now. So through COVID, one of the things that has been across the board for the sector has been this need to really manage your visitor experience, make sure it is safe, make sure that you're not going over capacity on certain days or time slots. And one of the lovely things about the Gamma product is it gives you the ability to control all of that and to do it dynamically. So on a particular day, you can change your capacity within the hour, or you can change your pricing structure if that's something you're looking to do. So was really excited to learn about how flexible and agile the system can be, and I think this is something that attractions across the board are going to have to look to implement if they're not already there. And it's one of the things I've heard from talking to colleagues is some off-the-shelf products that they're using, but they're not as agile, and they're not giving them that scope in terms of the richness of the data they get from reporting, etc. So I definitely would recommend the Gamma product from Access as a way to do that. But also, again, through conversations with Access, realizing just the variety of products that they have available that can help with other elements of the business that you might not have thought of, but can actually end up saving you some time and money because you're bringing technology on board to help you do those things that you might be doing manually otherwise.